is good in the ASMR hood? How you doing? How you living? Who you screwing, twin? Hey, today we got a real nice, chill, relaxing one. Got another book. Got us another book, and I'm not gonna lie, the quality of the cover of this book is perfect to tap on, bro. Perfect to tap on. But luckily, that's not what we're doing today, because you'll be asleep quickly. You'll be asleep real quick. We're gonna be reading it. It is 365 daily devotions for teens. 5 minutes a day. That's what it says. I guess you're supposed to read this for 5 minutes a day, but shit, we finna read this motherfucker for way longer than that. Let me scoot up a little bit. Hopefully the chair doesn't go crazy. Go crazy. Go stupid. Go crazy. I'm finna read a little bit of this. Okay, so, introduction. How do you start your day? Do you get yourself up early enough to spend at least 5 little minutes studying your Bible and talking to God? Or are you one of those people who sleeps until the last possible moment, leaving no time for matters of the heart and soul? Hopefully you make a habit of spending time each morning with your Creator. This book contains 365 chapters, one for each day of the year. During the next 12 months, try this experiment. Read a chapter each day, and while you're at it, try spending at least 5 minutes thinking things through and talking things over with your Creator. When you do, He will fill your heart, He will direct your thoughts, and He will guide your steps. Would you like to have a life that's above and beyond the ordinary? Talk to God about it. Do you have questions that you can't answer? God has answers. Are you seeking to improve some aspect? I'm back, bro. I'm back in live in effect, bro. Back in live in effect. Don't worry. Where were we? You will fill your heart. Try and spend at least 5 minutes and talk to your Creator. When you do, He will fill your heart. He will direct your thoughts, and He will guide your steps. Would you like to have and talk about it? Okay, here we are. Are you seeking to improve some aspect of your life? The Bible is the greatest self-improvement book of all time. Do you want to be a better person and a better Christian? If so, ask for God's help and ask for it many times each day, starting with a regular heartfelt morning devotional. Even 5 minutes is enough time to change your day and your life. Okay, so before we physically, really start with this book, I didn't know, it's gonna be talking about, mostly I thought it was gonna be focusing on teen belief and teen, how you feel as teen. So, I'm not here to be inspiring anybody to believe in God, to go talk to God. I'm not trying to force anybody into that direction. I'm just reading a book. Now let's continue. Preparing for the day ahead. Therefore, get your minds ready for action, being self-disciplined, and set your hope completely on the grace to be brought to you at the revelation of Jesus Christ. Are you willing to spend a few minutes every day with God? Are you willing to spend a few quiet moments each morning studying God's Word? Or are you too busy for that? The answer, of course, is that you can find time for God. ... And you should. Scottish-born evangelist Henry Drummond correctly observed, 10 minutes spent in Christ's company every day, even 2 minutes, will make the whole day different. How true. If you dedicate even a few minutes each morning to a time of devotional reading and prayer, you will change the tone and direction of your day. Are you seeking to change some aspect of your life? Do you seek to improve the condition of your life? Do you seek to improve the condition of your spiritual, physical, or emotional health? Do you desire the peace that can be yours through Christ? If so, ask for God's help and ask for it many times each day, starting with a regular morning download of God's wisdom, God's truth, and God's love. If I should neglect prayer but a single day, I should lose a great deal of fire of faith. Day 2. Damn, I keep feeling like I'm about to goddamn cough. There you go. Trusting the future to God. I say this because I know what I am planning for you. Says the Lord, I have good plans for you, not plans to hurt you. I will give you hope and a good future. How bright is your future? Well, if you're a faithful believer, God's plans for you are so bright that you better wear shades. But here's an important question. How bright do you believe your future to be? see it. Like, you gotta think good to like receive good. Like, and that's the thing, you can't just think about it, you know, pray about it and just want it. You gotta actually work for it as well. So like, it's many things that correlate, and like, you know, many things that connect with just, you know, wanting something and, you know, really wanting change and wanting better. You have to actually work for better as well. You can't just want it to win. But do you trust in the ultimate goodness of God's plan for your life? Will you face tomorrow's challenges with optimism and hope? You should. After all, God created you for a very important reason, His reason, and you still have important work to do, His work. Today, as you live in the present and look to the future, remember that God has an amazing plan for you. Act and believe accordingly. Yesterday is just experience, but tomorrow is glistening with purpose, and today is the channel leading from one to the other. Don't ever forget there are many more first to come. Don't forget that. That is a good line right there. There are many more first to come, because there are, like, you don't have to believe that, you know, when something happens, like, that's the thing, I'm that person, I hate being left behind, so, you know, that it really settles with me. Like, there are many more first to come. You just don't gotta worry about it. Just keep going, keep pushing, and keep, you know, keep striving for better. Enthusiasm for life and for work. Do you work with enthusiasm? Work as if you were serving the Lord, not as if you were serving only men and women. Do you see each day as a glorious opportunity to serve God and do His will? Are you enthused about life, or do you struggle through each day giving scarcely a thought to God's blessings? Are you constantly praising God for His gifts, and are you sharing His good news with the world? And are you excited about the possibilities for service that God has placed before you? Whether at home, at work, at church, or at school, you should be. You are the recipient of Christ's sacrificial love. Accept it enthusiastically. I be tripping. And share it fervently. Jesus deserves your enthusiasm, and the world deserves it, and you deserve the experience of sharing it. Enthusiasm, like the flu, is contagious. We get it from one another. Whether you are, be all there. Wherever you are, be all there. Live to help every situation you believe to be the will of God. I probably should be reading with my glasses on, but you know, I'm always doing some crazy. Honestly, I don't even know where my glasses are, if I'm being completely honest. They're probably in my bed somewhere, but shit, I'm not nowhere near my bed. I'm in the chair. I'm at my work desk. Bro, I swear to God, that dog keeps barking. Like, bro, they literally, I swear, bro, like, the people around me, they just act so stupid, bro. Like, they drop the dog off with nobody here, and like, bro, it's like the fact that they get things and don't take care of them. Like, why did you even buy a dog if the dog is gonna always be over here? Like, but the dog is never at their fucking house. And you know, I'm being messy right now, but it just pisses me off the fact that he just keeps barking through my videos, and you know, he doesn't even have to be here because I don't own the dog. Like Kodak, I show y'all Kodak, but I don't own Kodak. This is not my dog, it's my niece's dog. But it's just like, bro, god damn it. Like, once you start getting in the way of my shit, then that's when, you know, I'm starting to look at you like the opposition. Day 3, enthusiasm. Wait, did I already read this one? Yeah, I already read that one. Day 4, body care. Don't you know that you are God's temple and that God's Spirit lives in you? How do you treat your body? Do you treat it with the reverence and respect it deserves, or do you take it more or less for granted? Well, the Bible has clear instructions about the way you should take care of the miraculous body that God has given you. God's word teaches us that our bodies are temples and belong to God. We are commanded, not encouraged, not advised, we are commanded to treat our bodies with respect and honor. We do so by making wise choices, by making those choices consistently over an extended period of time. Do you sincerely seek to improve the overall quality of your life and your health? Then promise yourself and God that you will begin making the kind of wise choices that will lead to a longer, healthier, happier life. The responsibility for those choices is yours, and so are the rewards. God wants you to give Him your body. Some people do foolish things with their bodies. God wants your body as a holy sacrifice. Day 5, entrusting our hopes to God. You, Lord, give true peace to those who depend on you, because they trust you. Have you ever felt hope for the future slipping away? If so, you have temporarily lost sight of the hope that we as believers must place in the promises of our Heavenly Father. If you are feeling discouraged, worried, or worse, remember the words of Psalm 31:24. he shall strengthen your heart, all you who hope in the Lord. Of course, we will face disappointments and failures, but these are only temporary defeats. Of course, this world can be a place of trials and tribulations, but we are secure. God has promised us peace, joy, and eternal life, and God keeps his promises today, tomorrow, and forever. Everything that is done in the world is done by hope. Okay, honestly, I can disagree with that. Everything that is done in the world is done by hope. Martin Luther, I don't believe that at all. And I feel like beliefs are meant to go against. But I feel like saying that out loud is kind of crazy because, come on, Twin, I tell you all the time, it's done with work. Hard work pays off. Don't just be out there hoping. Don't just be out there wishing, believing, praying for it. Work for it. A power beyond understanding. I pray also that you will have greater understanding in your heart, so you will know the hope to which he has called us, and that you will know how rich and glorious are the blessings God has promised his holy people, and you will know that God's power is very great for us who believe. Ours is a God of infinite possibilities, but sometimes because of limited faith and limited understanding, we wrongly assume that God cannot or will not intervene in the affairs of mankind. Such assumptions are simply wrong. Are you afraid to ask God to do big things in your life? Is your faith threadbare and worn? If so, it's time to abandon your doubts and reclaim your faith in God's promises. God's holy word makes it clear. Absolutely nothing is impossible for the Lord. And since the Bible means what it says, you can be comforted. And that, oh my God, oh no, baby, better shut up. You can be comforted in the knowledge that the creator of the universe can do miraculous things in your own life and in the lives of your loved ones. Your challenge as a believer is to take God at his word and to expect the miraculous. He upholds the whole creation, founded the earth, and still sustains it by the word of his power. What cannot he do in the affairs of families and kingdoms, far beyond our conception and our expectation? Who hangs the earth upon nothing? Day 7. God cares, for the Lord your God is the God of gods and the Lord of lords, the great, mighty, and awesome God. It's a promise that is made over and over again in the Bible. Whatever it is, God can handle it. Life isn't always easy. Far from it. Sometimes life can be very tough. But even then, even during our darkest moments, we're protected by a lovely Heavenly Father. When we're worried, God can reassure us. When we're sad, God can comfort us. When our hearts are broken, God is not just near, he is here. So we must lift our thoughts and prayers to him. When we do, we will answer our prayers. Why? Because he is our shepherd, and he has promised to protect us now and forever. The next time you're disappointed, don't panic. Don't give up. Just be patient. Let God remind you he's still in control. We have ample evidence that the Lord is able to guide. The promises cover every imaginable situation. All we need to do is take the hand he stretches out. The mighty works of those who believe. I assure you, the one who believes in me will also do the works that I do, and he will do even greater works than these, because I am going to the Father. When you invite Christ to rule over your heart, you avail yourself of his power, and make no mistake about it, you and Christ working together can do miraculous things. In fact, miraculous things are exactly what Christ intends for you to do, but he won't force you to do great things on his behalf. The decision to become a full-fledged participant in his power is a decision that you must make for yourself. The words of John 14:12 make this promise. When you put absolute faith in Christ, you can share his power today. Trust the Savior's promise and expect a miracle in his name. We must understand that the first and chief thing for everyone who would do the work of Jesus is to believe, and in doing so, to become linked to him, the Almighty One, and then to pray the prayer of faith in his name. Where there are no good works, there is no faith. If works and love do not blossom forth, it is not genuine faith. The gospel has not yet gained a foothold, and Christ is not yet rightly known. Day 9. Why am I here? May he grant you according to your heart's desire and fulfill all your purpose why did God put me here? It's an easy question to ask, and at times, a very difficult question to answer. As you seek to answer the question, boy, shut the fuck up. As you seek to answer the question, God's purposes will not always be clear to you. Sometimes you may wander aimlessly and in a wilderness of your own making, and sometimes you may struggle mightily against in a vain effort to find success and happiness through your own means, not his. Are you earnestly seeking to discern God's purpose for your life? If so, these pages are intended as a reminder of several important facts. 1. God has a plan for your life. 2. If you seek that plan sincerely and prayerfully, you will find it. 3. When you discover God's purpose for your life, you will experience abundance, peace, joy, and power. God's power. And that's the only kind of power that really matters. God custom designed you with your unique combination of personality, temperament, talents, and background, and he wants to harness and use these in his mission to reach this messed up world. Day 10. Trust him. Trust the Lord with all your heart and don't depend on your own understanding. Remember the Lord in all you do and he will give you success. As the journey through his life unfolds day by day, we are confronted with situations that we simply don't understand, but God does, and he has a reason for everything that he does. Furthermore, God doesn't explain himself in ways that we, as mortals with limited insight and clouded vision, can comprehend. So instead of understanding every aspect of God's unfolding plan for our lives and universe, we must be satisfied to trust him completely. We cannot know God's motivations, nor can we understand his actions. We can, however, trust him, and we must. God is God. He knows what he is doing. When you can't trace his hand, trust his heart. When you can't trace his hand, trust his heart. Don't put a question mark or God, put a period. A little deep right there. Catch, Cardi. I'm probably gonna stop right here. Yeah, I'm gonna stop at day 10, and we might read some more. We might read some more of these later on. This has my brother's name on it. What the fuck? And then it's a brother that I haven't seen in a while. What the fuck? So this must have been for him. But honestly, I probably should have read the back. God can help you figure things out in just 5 minutes a day. 365 life-altering devos for guys and girls on the go. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on your own understanding. Think about him in all your ways and he will guide you on the right paths. Proverbs 3, 5, 6. Honestly, I was gonna read it. Oh my god. Like my stomach will not shut the fuck up. I was gonna read probably about an hour of this, but I don't wanna be sitting here forcing God on anybody for an hour straight. So I'm gonna separate them. I'm gonna do 3 different sections of 20-minute videos, and I'm probably gonna be reading 3 different books. I'm trying to see if I can go find 2 more books to read, but twin. Man, see, now somebody trying to arrive at the door. Thank God, Kodak shut up. That's one thing you can be grateful for. That boy probably. Oh my God! And as soon as I say that, he literally starts barking. Like, what are the fucking chances, bro? Like, that's why I'm not going an hour straight with the reading. To be honest, it's not even really about the book. To be honest, it's really more about the motherfucker that's downstairs screaming. And it's, oh my God, it just gets to a point. I'm dead ass, getting fed up with the shit because a lot of things keep trying to get in my way. And it's it's not really something big. It's just bro, it just gets to a fucking point. Oh my God, hold on a second. Bro, it's so fucking. It just gets so aggravating. Just because I'm that person. So shit. Oh goodness, right now we finna have a little talk. After finish reading that. Me personally, I feel like I don't talk about who I am. Me personally, I'm the type of person, I notice all the little things. I don't try to, but I accidentally notice all the little things, and one thing, I don't be meaning to. It's kind of on accident type shit. How you will notice, when somebody being fake, or you could probably notice when somebody's lying, but I feel like I gotta get my breath, but I can't. I keep yawning, bro, as soon as that, bro, I'm going, so much of this video's gonna have to get cut out. It's just so stressful. Like, I'm really trying to make it out this shit, bro. Like, dead ass twin. Like, I be playing around a lot, but like, this shit is serious. Like, this shit is serious, dude. And you know, I feel like I don't be serious enough with y'all. And you know, I be trying to just cover things up and just, you know, put a coat, like a little, like, what do you call, like a little protective coating. And you know, just, I don't be trying to like really get into like, you know, how I really be feeling, because I notice that like when you talk to people about how you feel, like, well, I don't know, me personally, when I talk to people about how I feel, like they don't be really like, they don't be really paying attention, they don't be really understanding, and it's like they don't be really like caring at the same time. And it just gets to a point like, and that's the thing, like, it's starting to get to a point where I don't have nobody to talk to this shit about, and it's like really like needing somebody to talk to this shit about. Just like, bro, I'm getting what is it, like, not really isolation, like, I don't really know what it is, bro. I can't even really explain honestly what I've been feeling lately, but you know, I've just been going through fucking ups and downs, like in the weeks with the SBAR, like I went through many ups and downs. Like at the beginning of that week, I was feeling like shit, bro. And then I started feeling better and better and better as I went through, and you know, it just keeps going up and down. And I feel like this is just like something that we all have to battle through, something we all have to get through, because like at the end of the day, you know, it's just gonna be like this. And you know, you might not always have somebody to go to, always have somebody to talk to, always have somebody to run to, and you know, that's just how I be. That's just how I be. And you gotta be tough, gotta be strong. And you know, one day somebody will come around that I want to listen to you, that I want to talk to you, and that I want to, like, you know, guide you, help you, you know, and you know, strengthen you, like, cause like people can actually strengthen you, like good vibes really can strengthen you, good vibes, good positivity, you know, things like that, you know, encouragement, motivation, really can strengthen you. And like, and I'm telling you, like, go watch somebody that you like really fuck with, that you really like, you know, really watch all the time, that you really got a connection with, like, and go watch like a motivational speech from them, or like them talking like some motivational shit. I promise you to really like put a fire under you, and like to really light you up. And like, you know, I feel like that's what we do as humans. Like, let's say somebody you really don't fuck with was to say some shit like that, like some motivational, some encouraging shit, you probably wouldn't listen that much, you probably wouldn't care that much, you probably wouldn't, you know, really take the words in. And that's the difference about, like, you know, understanding somebody, really caring about somebody, really giving a fuck about somebody. And like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's starting to get the days where people are like really giving a fuck less about my existence. But like, you know, it's good, but like at the same time, I just want to show these motherfuckers that, like, you know, ignoring me was not the best option. And like, that's the thing, I feel like that sounds like revenge, but at the same time, I just want to do this just to show people that, like, you know, things are possible. Like, when you believe in things, it is possible, bro. Like, and I just want to like make so many other people's dreams come true. And like, it's just so stressful, just like, you know, that I don't think about myself enough, bro. Like, I don't think about myself at all. Like, all these things that I'm doing, all this success that I'm trying to bring towards myself, is like, all I keep thinking about is how, like, how much it will help other people out. But like, I don't ever think about like how I'm feeling, how, you know, what I'm going through. And that's the thing, if I ever do think about myself, it's not really that for that long, because I don't really be knowing what to think, and I think too much sometimes. And I think, you know, it be everywhere, bro. It be everywhere, bro. And I'm, you know, I apologize so much if the, you know, dog barking in the background is bothering, and you know, it was making this video hard to watch. But I'll try to do the best of editing I can, you know, to really like cut out most of those parts. But yeah, you know, twin, you just gotta be strong, man. Just be strong and just keep pushing, bro. Because giving up is the only way you can lose. And you know, I already told you, no matter how bad I feel, no matter, you know, how bad it gets, I'm never going to, because I know there's nothing for me there in giving up. There's nothing waiting for me there. There's nothing waiting on that side. And you know, honestly, I'm finna try to settle this for one last time. I promise to God. If he keeps barking after this, I'm just gonna end this shit, bro. I'm literally just gonna end this shit, and we're just gonna come back later on. Hold on 1 second. I promise, bro. I'm honestly trying to keep myself together, but that shit is really, I don't know why. I feel like consecutive annoyances really throw me over the edge. Like, consecutive annoyances. Like, he just keeps doing it, bro. And the thing is, like, they will sit downstairs all day with that dog and not take him out, not do any of those things. And then, like, bro, it's not my dog. It's not my dog. Like, come on. Like, the fuck? Like, I don't even feel like yapping anymore, bro. more of a really serious video. But I'm not cool. I just put them in the garage for these last 5 minutes because I just wanted to be able to really sit in the silence and just really get to absorb it, bro, because I was gonna sit here for an hour straight and just record the video because that's what I usually do. I just try to get the videos, get them in done, don't really cut them up too much because then I end up procrastinating. Get her done, that's my motto, but a lot of shit be getting away, y'all just don't understand, bro. This shit is harder than you think, and that's why you have to really enjoy it, because if you just try to make yourself do things like this, I feel like you wouldn't get too far. And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't get too far, because they just see other people do things and they try to do them. And you have to realize a lot of things are meant for certain people, are meant for, that category. People are meant for that category, people are meant for those things, and sometimes you're not. And you have to understand that, you have to be able to realize that, and you have to be able to recognize that. And if you can't realize and recognize the things that you're not supposed to be doing, that you're not good at doing, that you need to improve on doing, if you can't decide what those things are, if you can't see those things, then you won't make it anywhere, twin. You won't make it anywhere. You won't get anywhere. You won't get anywhere. So you have to be able to recognize what you're, not good at, what you're bad at, what you're not, what you don't need to be doing. You have to realize things like that, bro. You have to be able to realize what you are good at, what you are supposed to be doing, what's for you, what you enjoy. You have to be able to decipher those things, bro. Once you can decipher those things, I feel like you'll have a way better life. And I'm really at that point where I'm really deciphering what I'm good at, what I'm not good at. Traits that I need to fix, traits that I need to, become better at. I'm really breaking it down, really getting it down to a T, to a minimum, down to the socks. But honestly, I'm just really living. So, we just gotta keep living, keep pushing, keep striving, and keep on going, because I'm telling you, this thing, I'm gonna tell you this a million times. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you this a million times. Never give up. Never quit doing it, because it ain't gonna get you nowhere. Just remember, quitting is making your own finish line. And that's the thing, that's a shortcut finish line. And I'm telling you, shortcuts always lead you to nowhere. That's the thing, people think shortcuts, because you see a shortcut in a video game, you see a shortcut in a movie, you see a shortcut, let's say you're driving on the road and you think you got a shortcut. Shortcuts in real life don't work, twin. They don't work. Shortcuts in real life usually take you to a goal, like a short-term goal, shortcuts, short-term. So think of it like that. The shortcut usually is gonna take you to a short-term goal, and it might feel good in that moment. You might feel like, oh yeah, damn, I should have been doing this, I should have been tried that, I should have been did that. But eventually, it's going to run out. And yes, you don't have to follow every single exact rule of life, every single exact, thing people say to you, every single exact, every single exact road. You don't have to follow every direction. You can make your own direction, but remember, any direction you take, trying to take a shortcut, it's usually going to lead to short-term results. And this thing, you gotta be patient, bruh. You gotta be patient. And as a person talking with no patience, you gotta be patient. I'm talking about, I got zero patience, dude. Got zero patience. And I feel like I tell you that a million times. I've told you that a million times. I tell you that over and over and over. I have zero, bro. I have zero patience. I have none at all. And the fact that, I'm making hour-long videos on the daily is really boy, what? That's what I'm telling you. You gotta enjoy some shit like that. Fact, it's just the fact, sitting right. That's why I've been putting my headphones on lately, because when I put the headphones on, I really be able to sit down and just chill for real. But without the headphones on, it do be a little teensy bit harder to really just, chill, relax, and just sit right here with y'all. But, I got the headphones on, and, sometimes you just gotta find things that'll really help you. Just, chill, just relax, just, sit down and just, be able to suck in that patience. Because one thing I've never been able to really do is just sit down in one spot for long unless I'm, laying down or I'm relaxing, not really doing anything. Lately I've been, I should probably start wearing my glasses more when I look at, the monitors and shit. But, a week ago I was having, I wouldn't say bad headaches, but I was just having, headaches. And I think it was because, the lighting, the screens being in my face and me just staring at them, and it's just damn, I don't want that to become a thing. I want to be able to be something like that, and I haven't really had any lately, but I probably should start wearing my glasses a little bit more. make those go away a little bit. But honestly, you know, I think we're doing good. I think we're doing great. And I think we're doing amazing. And we just gotta keep going. 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 And y'all said y'all wanted another rolling video. Somebody said what they would. That's kind of crazy, twin. Because me personally, I'm gonna tell y'all, most things I do alone. You know, especially when I'm in the house. Like, you know, I'll leave out the house sometimes, and that's the thing. I'll leave out the house to get away from the house because, you know, being here for so long, and just, you know, you don't want to lose yourself, because you will lose yourself if you just sit in the house 365 days a day. I feel like you could go crazy from that, and you know, I do be feeling like I didn't go crazy. So, you know, I got out of the house last night. You know, just, you know, it's New Year's Eve. I had to get out, bro. I had to get out, and then, you know, my parents were being aggravated, like they come down here for a little bit just to aggravate me, bro. So I had to get out for a little bit. I got out for a little bit, and, you know, I felt good. I felt good. I felt great. You know, I wasn't really doing nothing crazy. People were trying to make me drink, but, you know, I don't fall to peer pressure, baby. I don't fall to peer pressure, baby. You know, I said I ain't drinking no more. I ain't drinking no unless until I'm like a little bit older, maybe. But I ain't drinking no more because, you know, drinking ain't really never been fun for me. You know, you do feel fun after you're drunk, but, you know, the process of it, like, it's not the same as smoking. You know, it don't hurt, bro. It don't hurt. And the fact that, you know, drinking be hurting, yeah, that was a sign for me that no, baby, I don't care how people become alcoholics. That's one thing I never understand. I don't care how people become alcoholics, because that shit be hurting, dog. That shit be hurting, like. And then people that say these people scare me the most. Watch out for these people. These people scare the fuck out of me. Alcohol tastes like water, or when they say alcohol, it tastes like juice. Gotta watch out for them. And, you know, I honestly realized that, like, you know, going to parties, it's just for short-term interactions. Short-term, not even parties, get-togethers, you know, kickbacks. They're all short-term interactions. So, and like, I just went because my friend had to pick me up, and I wasn't gonna tell him no if he was just sitting outside my house. So, you know, I end up going. Might as well just talk about this. You know, I really be studying human interactions. I really be studying it, and that's the thing. People would never know. They would never know. Like, I'll sit around and I'm just studying everything that's going on around me, and I've really realized that I'd be too worried about what's going on around me instead of worrying about just enjoying life. And there's nothing wrong with it at all. Honestly, I don't really have a problem with it. But, you know, me personally, I was there, and, you know, it was girls there, it was men there, you know, all types of, you know, different type of people. And what I'm talking about, like, we was the first dudes to walk in, and we were at my friend's girlfriend's house. So we were at my friend's girlfriend's house, and, you know, we were the first couple of people walking in, and, you know, as we there, you know, it's real chill at the beginning, real calm, and then I tell you, like, an hour 30 later, it's about 100 people in that motherfucker. So it went from like 7 people to like, well, not really 100 people. It went from like 7 people to like 40, almost 50 people at the max in there. You know, which is kind of crazy. So, you know, I'm just chilling, you know, just vibing around, just, you know, looking as sexy as I usually do type shit. And why do girls come up to us, me and my friend, and, you know, this is when I really noticed how, like, women are the alcoholics out of the two genders. It's women, bro. Like, men are usually smokers, and women love fucking alcohol. I'm talking about, like, and, like, it wasn't really unattractive. It's just, like, I'm not really interested in a woman that gets excited about you taking a shot. Like, I can understand you wanted me to take a shot. I can understand you wanted us to take a shot. I can understand you wanted people to get drunk. But, like, women might be worse than men, because, like, imagine if the roles were reversed and I was going around drunk trying to get all these women to take shots. Come on, take a shot. Come on, you gotta take a shot. And I'm talking about, like, it's crazy, bro, because, like, women, you know, the things that happen to them, they tend to usually do a lot of, like, what does that even make sense? Does that even make sense? Like, now that I really think about it, I'm sitting down after, you know, the day after, you know, it's 2025 now, and I'm sitting down thinking about it. Like, women do a lot of things that usually happen to them, and the thing is, you know, when it happens to them, it's a super victim role, because, you know, as men, we're looked at as stronger than women. We're looked at as, you know, I wouldn't say more superior, but, you know, just physically stronger, and that alone just makes us look like the bad guys when something happens, because a woman is usually tend to be weaker, you know, more, you know, what can I say, more not reserved, but, like, you more on like the calmer side, never really like to be blamed when it's like a male and a woman inside of an altercation. It's usually looked at as, the male caused something. But women are sneaky. Women are crazy. Women do the same thing men do. Just men don't talk about it. Men don't go out loud and cry about it. Men don't go to their group chats. Well, they might go to the group chat and tell them, but men don't. You don't think about it after you tell them. You don't think about it after that day. Men don't bash women in group chats. Men don't go online and be like, and they be more. We don't do all that. Women do all that. They talk about every single thing they go through. They talk about all their emotions. Men don't talk about their emotions, and I feel like that's why we are looked at as such a bad, that's why we have such a bad rep over the past, years and years and years and years and years, for hundreds of years, because that's what women do. That's what women do. They I feel like they force the bad look upon us, because, like, of course there's men out here to cheat, there's women out here to cheat, of course there's women out here to steal, there's men out here to steal. Like, there's always a bad for something. And once people start realizing that, like, there's never going to be completely 100% good in this world, then I feel like you'll be able to understand that, like, you just had a bad, like, that was just a bad chance, a bad turn, a bad interaction. Like, you just have to realize that that's just considered bad luck. Like, women really think that when one man does them bad, that every single man is a horrible man. And, I honestly hate being around people like that think simply, that think so simple. Like, that's such simple thinking. Like, basing one experience off of many experiences that you have never experienced. Basing your next future experiences off of one experience that you've had is crazy. That's a better way of saying it. And it's very insane, because, like, I feel like, honestly, we all need to grow up. We all need to grow the fuck up and, realize that, like, not everybody's the same. Everybody is different, dude. Everybody is different. Oh my god, and it just does not make sense how people don't realize that, bro. Like, how do people not realize that everybody is not the same? Everybody is not the same. Come on, like, y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta wake up, and y'all gotta realize that, like, we are all different. We are all different, and in many different ways, many different aspects. We got many different looks at life, many different wants, many different needs, many different everything. So I feel like we need to wake the fuck up and realize that shit, dude. Like, come on, man. We need to wake the fuck up and realize that shit. And I got a free pick on Prize Picks today, $25 free pick. It's due January 5th, so I'm gonna use that motherfucker. Hopefully we hit. Fuck Prize Picks. Don't be out here gambling, twin. I just do it when they give me free picks and shit. And if I got, some extra shit to throw in there, I might give them a little bit, take a little bit of the risk scale. I won one out of the goddamn like 6 bets I put in, shit. $100. Shit, fuck it. Take your win. Be appreciative and keep moving. Keep moving. But I'm gonna get this dog out this goddamn garage. Finally we has a little bit of peace and quiet. But shit, I gotta do the last 20 minutes of this motherfucker. So you'll never know what's coming next. I'll see you there. Bye. Alright. I returned. Make sure these motherfuckers ain't trying to make no echo noise on them. Right here we have required reading for all teenagers, or at least one who is very important to me. Oh, well, okay then. Updated edition. This book says a lot of things I'd like you to hold close to your heart forever. But most of all, I wanted to remind you, in all the days to come, you have your whole life ahead of you. And I want it to be a wonderful one. Douglas Pagels, or Pagels, or Pagels, one of them. I don't want to bash anybody's name, because people motherfuckers be bashing my name. Required reading for all teenagers, or at least one who is important, very important to me. Updated edition, written and edited by Douglas Pagels. We're gonna call him Pagels. Now, we're growing, and we're going through a lot of things in our lives. Selena Gomez. I am in a transitional period in a lot of different ways. I am changing and making lots of decisions about my future. It's a very exciting and slightly scary time, Emma Watson. It is very wonderful to be a teenager, but it's scary too. You're growing up, making more of your own choices, finding out who you are. You've got to start thinking about some serious stuff. I think that it's safe to say that you're never going to go through another 7 years in your life that are as confusing or as exciting as adolescence. This is the period in your life specifically designed for you to dream, to plan, to think, and to determine who it is you want to be from this time forward. Joni Aridia. Just remember, from one who's been there, give it time and believe in yourself. Listen to good advice from those who care about you. Nikki Taylor. I'll always be here for you. I want you to promise me that you'll remember this. No one's happiness is more important to me than yours is. There are days when my whole world revolves around you. There are times when I know things are going well for you, and when that happens, it seems like I smile myself to sleep. I promise, bro, if that fucking ring thing goes off one more fucking time. There are moments when my life has been unfair to you, and my heart just breaks, knowing what you're going through. Some people might say that it's just my job to want to help out, but as far as I'm concerned, it's the most important job in the world, and I wouldn't Why do I hear him running around? Ignore it. I want to help out, but as far as I'm concerned, it's the most important job in the world, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I will be here to love you, to listen to you, to support every hope and dream I can. So if there is ever anything, and I really mean anything, you need to talk over or work out, or if there's something I can do, I want you to know you can turn to me. I'll always be here for you. That's the thing about having headphones on when I'm doing this shit. It's probably best for me not to, because I be forgetting that, like, some of the shit that I probably can't hear, y'all probably can't even hear. But that should be throwing me off. Because, you know, when you really get deep into, like, making ASMR, you really get a little tedious about all the little sounds. I promise you, like, you'd know if you made ASMR videos. Know that you are loved by the people who matter forever. Keep gazing out of your window every night into the universe and remind yourself there is something greater than all of us. Focus on and reach for the stars, and I promise you, you'll be the one too. Maya Harris. One of the great things about being young is that your future is wide open. Carol Weston. You are capable of more than you know. Choose a goal that seems right for you and strive to be the best, however hard the path. Aim high, persist. The world needs all you can give. Edward O. Wilson. Give from your heart, and each day will be a blessing. Jada Pinkett Smith. Make each day, each stage in your life your best. This isn't something that just happens if you're lucky. You make this contentment happen. You make the choices. Your life will be what you make it, and your happiness. Oh my God, bruh. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry that somebody just slammed the door and that shit was loud as fuck to me. Hopefully, you know, you can't hear any of these things out, be able to, you know, push through them. I'm sorry. And your happiness comes from within you, not from the money you make, the trips you take, or the things you own. Faith Stewart. It's your choice. Always look for the hidden blessings, even in your darkest moments. I promise they are there. You cannot control many things that will happen to you, but you can control how you see them. Choose to see them in a way that lifts you up, not brings you down. Sarah Blakely, and I tell y'all that all the time. It's your choice. Always look for the hidden blessings, even in your darkest moments. I promise they are there. You cannot control many things that will happen to you, but you can control how you see them. Choose to see them in a way that lifts you up, not brings you down. I tell you that all the time. It's all about how you look at it. Every day I wake up and count my blessings. Justin Bieber. Real. Come on. Count your blessings. 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 You hold the king. I've got something to say to you, and I hope you will listen with an open heart. Don't be so worried about what everybody else thinks of you, and don't think your happiness depends on someone else. I want you to trust yourself. Trust that if you take care of yourself on Trisha Yearwood. This was the turning point for me. I was forced to believe in myself and not in what others thought of me. It was one of the hardest lessons I've ever gone through, and it changed my life forever. Alicia Keys. Has anyone told you lately what a wonderful person you are? I hope so. I hope you've been told dozens of times because you are just amazing. And in case you haven't heard those words in a while, I want you to hear them now. You deserve to know that. It takes someone special to do that, to do what you want, to do what you do. It takes someone rare and remarkable to make the lives of everyone around them so much nicer. It takes someone everyone can be proud of, a youthful soul who is learning and growing and going toward the horizons that lie ahead. It takes someone who is living proof of how precious a person can be. It takes someone just like you. Douglas Bagelis. That's what we call him. Bagelis. Because it could be Pagels, but that doesn't sound very cool. Whatever your goal, I hope you discover, just like I did, that success isn't only about the goal you choose, it's about the experience, the effort, and the journey. Gotta read that again. Whatever your goal, I hope you discover, just like I did, that success isn't only about the goal you choose, it's about the experience, the effort, and the journey. Anika Surenstam. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is the book we should have started with. This is what I was looking for. Some real inspirational shit. But there's nothing wrong with talking about God and praising, because that is a step in this. That is a step in the journey. That is a step in becoming greater. Dreams are your destination. Without dreams, life happens to you. With dreams, you make life happen. You need big dreams, little dreams, and in between dreams. On God. Dreams for your teen years and dreams beyond. You should spend time now thinking about your dreams. Once you know what they are, you need to learn how to live them and never give them up. Joni Aridia. You have everything you need inside of you already. You don't have to see the whole journey laid out in front of you, so you can plan for it. Honor the magic. Be present for the adventure. Just trust that if you get from A to B, the next step C or whatever letter you jump to will reveal itself. Keep the dreamer alive. It's who you really are. What did I say? Amy Mullins. That is a very odd way of spelling Amy. It's spelled A-I-M-E, like aim, then just E. That's fucking cool. That is really fucking cool. I cannot lie. To achieve your dreams, remember your ABCs. Avoid negative sources, people, places, things, and habits. Believe in yourself. Consider things from every angle. Don't give up and don't give in. I tell you that all the time. Don't give up and don't give in. Enjoy life today. Family and friends are hidden treasures. And sometimes give more than you plan to. Hang on to your dreams. Give more than you plan to. Yeah, that's real. Hang on to your dreams. Ignore those who try to discourage you. Oh God, ignore the fuck out of those people. Like, people that try to discourage you and really try to take your dreams away from you, try to take that, that good feeling away from you, bro. Leave those people the fuck alone, because they are horrible people. Like, the fact that you can really just try to, discourage somebody from doing something that they want to do and it has nothing to do with you. It's lame as hell. Just do it. Hey, shout out Nike, though. Keep trying, no matter how hard it seems. Never give up doing. Love yourself first and foremost. That's real. Make room somewhere for letting others in. That's real. Never lie, cheat, or steal. Always strike a fair deal. Now that one, I can't completely agree with. I lie for no reason. And, stealing, I just steal when I have to. And I'm not gonna say that I'm a thief, but being a thief is kind of fun because you get it for free. Okay, be serious. But don't be out here stealing, especially if you're gonna get caught. Like me personally, I don't get caught. You see, I'm still free. But I lie for no reason just because it's funny, but I don't be cheating no more. But never lie, cheat, or steal. Always strike a fair deal, twin. That's just me. I can't agree with N completely because I do some of those things. But you probably can. Open your heart and your eyes will see things as they really are. Practice makes perfect. Quitters never win, and winners never quit. Read, study, and learn about everything important in the world. Knowledge is power, as they say. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Take control of your own destiny. Understand yourself in order to better understand others. Visualize it with a picture perfect mind. Want it more than anything. Accelerate your efforts. You are unique. Nothing can replace you. Are unique. Nothing can replace you. Zero in on your target and go for it. Author unknown. Damn, that boy being mysterious. What the fuck go? Where that boy being mysterious, y'all? Never, never, never give up. Taylor Swift's motto. Basic ass motto. Basically, all the record companies went, how cute, she's just a little kid. They also said, give up your dreams and go home and come back when you're 18. I chose not to hear that. I wasn't prepared to accept that I wasn't a relevant artist until I was 18, and so I just kept coming back. Taylor Swift. Learn to make a way out of no way. Believe you can make a difference, then do it. Never, never give up. Remember the saying that there is not enough darkness in the world to snuff out the light of even one small candle. So let your light shine. Marion Wright Edelman. Dreams come a size too big so that we can grow into them. Josie Bissett. This low-key better than act like success, think like success right now, bro. They spitting words to help you be strong along the path of life. I can barely begin to tell you all of my wishes for you. There are so many of them, and I want them all to come true. I want you to use your heart as a compass as you grow and find your way in the world. But I want you to always have an appreciation for the direction of home. I want you to have a self-esteem and self-confidence to be self-sufficient, but also to know that you will never be alone. I want you to be safe and smart and cautious. I want you to be wise beyond your years. I want you to grow up too fast. I don't want you to grow up too fast. I want you to come to me with your fears. I want the people who share your days to realize that they are in the presence of a very special someone. You are a wonderful, rare person with no comparison. You are a wonderful, rare person with no comparison. I want you to know that opportunities will come. You will have many goals to achieve. You'll have many goals to achieve. The more that obstacles get in the way of your dreams, the more you'll need to believe. Get your feet wet with new experiences, but be sure you never get in over your head. I want you to realize how capable you are and that your possibilities are unlimited. I hope you never lose your childlike wonder, your delight, and appreciation in the interesting things. I know you'll keep responding in a positive way to the challenges life always brings. I want you to set a stage for living in a way that reflects good choices and a great attitude. I want you to honor the wonder of you, Douglas Pickens. How does one become a butterfly? She asked pensively. You must want to fly so much that you are willing to give up being a caterpillar. Trina. Nice analogy right there. I want you to enjoy your life without the burdens that come with growing up too soon. I want you to have an opportunity to daydream about what you want to be when you grow up. I want you to be carefree, even as you learn how to gradually handle responsibility. I want to protect you, even as I encourage you to mature, to grow, to fly. You cannot expect to grow up overnight. We grow and mature in stages. Can you remember what you were like when you were 6 years old, 10 years old? You were very different than when you God damn it, I need to slow down. You were very different than you were very different than you are now. God damn it. Well, you will be different at 14, 16, 18, and 21. You shouldn't treat life like you do a movie. When you hit what you feel is a dual part, you shouldn't try to fast forward yourself. Just as you've had only one childhood, you will now have, you will have only one go around as adolescent. Just enjoy being a teenager now. Joyce A. Ladner. I believe that all of us truly need teaching on this subject of how to enjoy where we are on the way to where we are is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Whatever good you put out in the universe will come back, and whatever bad you put out will come back as well. Oprah Winfrey. It really depends, honestly. I don't really know how I feel about, putting good and bad into the universe. Honestly, I don't really know how I feel about that. It's pretty much up to you. Decisions are incredibly important things. Good decisions will come back to bless you. Bad decisions can come back to haunt you. That's why it's so important that you make the time to choose wisely. Choose to do things that reflect well on your ability, your integrity, your spirit, your health. Your health. I almost said wealth and health at the same time. Your health, your tomorrows, your smiles, your dreams, and yourself. You are such a wonder. You're the only one in the universe exactly like you. I want you to take care of that rare and remarkable soul. I want you to know that there is someone who will thank you for doing things you do now with foresight and wisdom and respect. It's the person you will someday be. You have a chance to make that person so thankful and so proud. All you have to do is remember one of the lessons I learned when I made a similar journey. It's pretty simple, really, just these 8 words. Each time you're given the chance, choose wisely. Douglas. Pickles. Goddamn. Nose itching. But that's real right there. That is real. Anytime you're given the chance, each time you're given the chance, choose wisely. My ass do not be choosing wisely. As simple as it sounds, we all must try to be the best person we can be. We can by making the best choices, by making the most of the talents we've been given. Mary Lou Retton. I'm still in the process of discovering who I am, but I'm much happier now than I have been in years. It's still hard to separate my thoughts from my feelings, but at least I know there's a difference. I'm coming to realize that I do have a lot of choices, and that good choices have good consequences, and that bad choices have bad consequences. Lucy Smith, age 16. Damn, Shawty's been at 16. A person of integrity lurks somewhere inside each of us. A person we feel we can trust to do the right, to play by the rules, to keep commitments. Stephen L. Carter. My daily mission is to become a better decision maker. Brand Chastain. That's real. Brandy Chastain. That's real. Become a better decision maker. In junior high, I was surrounded by classmates who were making bad decisions, and it wasn't appealing to me at all. I started hanging out with an older group. I wanted to be accepted, but since they were into the party scene, I felt more pressure than I did in my other peer group. I was doing things I never thought I would, and I just felt dumb and gross. It was a learning experience I came out of saying, I know I don't want to do that. I know I don't want to go there again. I was trying too hard to fit in. I wasn't being genuine with myself. When it comes to dealing with peer pressure, my philosophy is that I have to make my decisions beforehand about what I will do and won't do. We can set our standards ahead of time. Then we were faced with a tough choice. There won't be any question about how to answer, and we won't get caught in the moment. Stacy Orricho. Let's face it, peer pressure is tough and real. Sometimes you can't help but give in. We are all only human, and it is a natural process to go through, especially in high school, college. Peer pressure is a really hard thing. Peer pressure is a really hard thing to avoid, and even a harder thing to be around. Listen to your gut feelings in those situations. You may feel like a loser for not trying something in the moment, but think about the aftermath of the situation and the potential negative consequences. Take one moment before you take a drink or a hit of something and really consider the possibilities if you get caught, or worse, hurt someone else or yourself. In the end, you will be in a much better place for choosing not to participate. And remember, above all, if you are with friends who didn't say no, don't get into the car with them. Call your parents or catch a ride with someone else. Catherine Schwarzenegger. Damn, imagine having that last name, Schwarzenegger. Shit is crazy, dog. But this is the last thing I'm gonna read. Never do something to make people like you if it's going to end up making you like yourself less. Never do something to make people like you if it's going to end up making you like yourself less. By Nancy Holyoke. Hey, remember that, twin? I love you, and we're definitely. Let me put a bookmarker. Let me see if I can find a natural bookmarker somewhere laying around. And we're definitely gonna get back to that book because that book is low-key spitting, low-key spitting. But I love you, twin. And I hope you really enjoyed this one. I hope you really enjoyed this one. You know, real lengthy subject. You know, really just reading, yapping, inspiring, motivating, and really just getting more knowledge. You know, like reading is knowledge. So like, you know, take some time out your day to read, twin. Take some time out your day. You know, look at a book. Take some time out your day to really search some things up, really learn something new. Just learn something new. You know, keep that encouragement, keep that motivation in you. I love you, twin, and I will see you in the next video.